you're given a large spherical balloon is deflating. At time t seconds, the balloon has the radius rcm and volume v. Here we are given that the volume of the balloon is modeled as decreasing at a constant rate. So can you tell me what is the equation that we have to consider?
Differential equation.
Yeah, since it's the rate, the volume of it's decreasing at a constant rate. So the volume, so we are considering the volume is decreasing at a constant rate. It's a constant, and since it's a decreasing, we can write dv by dt is equal to negative constant. And what is the equation for the balloon? It's said that it's a spherical balloon. So the equation for the volume of a sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube. So now we are going to find the derivative. We are given v in terms of r, and we are required to find v with respect to t. So we can write this as dv by dt is equal to differentiating the volume with respect to r multiplied by dr by dt. Now, dv by dt, I'm sorry, dv by dr. So derivation of v with respect to r. 4 by 3 and pi are constants. So I can write it that itself. And the derivative of r cube, which is equal to 3r square. R square. 3 and 3 cancel. So this is equal to 4 pi r square. And the first part we are asked to find dr by dt. Okay, so we are asked to find this part. We have dv by dt is equal to negative c, and dv by dt is equal to 4 pi r square. Therefore, dr by dt is equal to dv by dt. Negative c over dv by dr is equal to 4 pi r square. We are asked to prove that dr by dt is equal to negative k over r square, where k is a positive constant. If I take k is equal to c over, so this is equal to negative k over r square, where k is equal to c over 4 pi, which is a positive constant. We have taken c as a constant, and since decreasing, we put negative. So c is a positive number, positive constant. All the rest are positive numbers. So k is a positive constant. Okay, now we can write, we are asked to find, let's find the value of this k or c first. For that, let us integrate this dr by dt. It is that which contains k or c. So dr by dt is equal to negative k over r square. So here I can write this as r square dr is equal to negative k dt. Now I integrate. When I integrate, I can write this as r cube over 3 is equal to negative k t plus another constant. I put this as c1. Okay. Now what is given? It is given that the initial radius of the balloon is 40. Initial radius means at t is equal to 0. At t is equal to 0, r is equal to 40. So when I substitute this, you get it as 40 cube over 3 is equal to c1. 40 cube means 64. 4 cube 64. 0, 0, 0 over 3 is equal to C1. Now the second thing is given that after 5 seconds, the radius of the balloon is 20 centimeter. So we got C. I can replace this with C is equal to 64,000 over 3. Now the second thing is given that at t equal to 5 seconds, the radius is equal to 20 centimeter. So substituting, I can get 20 cube over 3 is equal to negative k times 5 plus 64, which is the value of C1 over 3. Therefore, k is equal to 64,000 over 3 minus 20 cube. 2 cube is equal to 8. So 8,000 over 3 whole divided by 5 into 1 by 5. So this is 64,000 minus 86. This is 56,000 over 3 times 5. Cancel, I'll get 11200 over 3. So K is equal to 11,200 over 3. Part of question, it is asked to find the limitation on the values of t for which the equation in part B is valid. So we got the value of K, value of C, and now the equation I can write this as r cube over 3 is equal to the value of K, which is equal to negative 11,200 over 3 t. Okay, so 3 is common, so I can remove that 3 from every term. So now is r cube is equal to negative 11,200 t plus 64,000. Now what is asked? Find the limitation on the value of t for which the equation in part B is valid. Means we are asked to find the range of t. The range of t for which this is valid means this is greater than 0. So when r is greater than 0, when r is greater than 0, this thing, this side is greater than 0. If this is greater than 0, negative 11,200 t is greater than negative 64,000. Or you can write it as t is greater than negative 64,000 by negative 11,200. 11,200. Yeah. This is equal to 40 over 7. So t is, before that, we got it as negative 11,200. This is this. So t is, when I multiply by negative on both sides, the sign of the equation changes. So 11,200, t is less than 64,000, or t is less than 64,000 over 11,200, which is equal to 40 over 7. So t is less than, you have a negative sign. So when you divide or multiply by negative sign on the both sides, the inequality changes. Okay. So we have t is less than 40 over 7. And definitely time is greater than or equal to 0. So 0, t is not less than 0. Time is not less than 0. So 0 less than, or t is greater than 0, which is less than 40 over 7. The same thing also we used here. R is always greater than 0. Radius cannot be less than 0. The radius of the balloon can reach up to 0. It is not less than 0. So the radius is greater than 0, what we took. Okay, is this clear now?
Yeah.
So is there any doubt in these questions what which we have done?
No, no, yeah, everything's okay.
Everything is okay. So
Yeah,
with this, let me conclude this session.
yeah,
Okay, Devin. See, Devin, when you are revising the questions and if you have any doubts in between, feel free to call me or just WhatsApp me. Okay.
thank,
Or
yes,
tell to Yasha, your aunt, she will contact me. Okay, then.
yeah.
All the best for your exams.
Thank you so much.